Going live without my permission. Without my permission. I don't know if you can see me. I can't see myself. Wow. I can't even see myself wherever I'm at. Um, Somebody told me to go live. They was like, Mel, go live. We gotta get some of your inspiration. They gotta, you know, have one of your live streams and stuff like that. And I was thinking to myself, I really ain't got nothing tonight but flashlights, candles, some tea, and some real talk. Life ain't always sunshine and rainbows. Sometimes one of the biggest misconceptions is that when I do live streams, I'm trying to be inspirational. Yeah. All told, all reality, I'm just trying to, have a realistic conversation about different things that are on my mind. Whatever may be on my mind. It's been a long week. There's been a lot going on. Thank you for the one person for coming through. This is me just trying to get it all together. Of course, I do things for the watch time. Hey, Carol Turner, thank you for coming through. You know, People don't understand, man. They don't understand sometimes. You know, whew, yeah, maybe you do understand. It's a struggle sometimes getting from one day to the next, one situation after another, after another, after another. Just staying positive. Trying not to let life get the best of you. Any struggles, any obstacles, any things that might come. So, like I said, I just got real talk tonight and some candle lights and things like that. Like I said, I don't really expect a whole bunch of people to be on. Don't know who will watch this. I thank you for the one person that coming through and that one likes, that one thumbs up. It's been an interesting week. Is it really snow yet? I haven't seen any snow out here. That's another thing, the nor'easter. It's supposed to be another nor'easter. Maybe in certain parts of, New York State, it's probably already done that, but not here, not yet. Mm, Not in the five boroughs. Not like they were saying it was. You know, they were saying the joke is about the weatherman. The weatherman or the weatherwoman is the only one that could get it wrong and still keep their job. That's funny. I forgot there's some other jokes about it too, but like I said, you don't know. I mean, and I'm not gonna sit there and discount the weatherman. It's the only jobs where you can get wrong predictions and then still be considered one of the best at your job, at your profession. So that happens. That's one of the things that transpire that goes about with that. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool though. Like I said, you'll find out whether it's snow, whether it's gonna happen or not. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Like I said, I'm just here right now reflecting. Just I was actually asked to go live for those folks that may be wondering why I'm not even live tonight. And there's people out there. I know there's people out there, doing their own thing, doing their chats. Like I said, I wish you all the best. There's people in the private hangouts and stuff doing their thing. Shout out to them. It's all good. Like I said, I didn't know if I was even gonna go live tonight, but whatever. I didn't go live all on Monday, so this is the Tuesday. Maybe I'm gonna go live a couple of times today. All right, got a lot to talk about. Got a lot to say. Forgive me for the lights. Actually, my lights are out because part of my circuit breaker is out, so there's no power in my bathroom, in my room, another bedroom, just the living room and the kitchen. That's interesting. Been like this for 2 weeks. Been back and forth, just trying to deal with that stuff, deal with family stuff, deal with work issues. Just trying to get everything together. Stuff that like I said, I'm not gonna go too in detail about. Maybe people ain't really all into. Like I said, it is what it is. It is about pressing on and being positive, and I encourage people to keep pressing through the obstacles and not giving up on yourself. Molly, 1K Dolly, thank you. I appreciate you for coming by. I'm so glad to see you in the chat. I appreciate you for being here. Shout out to you. It's just been a rough week. I'm not even gonna sit here and sugarcoat it. It's been a rough week, and hopefully next week is just a better one. Like I said, somebody asked me yesterday. Telling me they said, Mel, tell Melvin, tell me something. Tell me anything. And I told him, I said, I'm just grateful to be alive. Yeah, yeah, Molly Dolly, it happens. It happens. but you got to get through it. You got to keep pressing on. It's just a rough week. And hopefully, the next day or the day after that is better. And I'm not saying, like I said, my situations are light, they're minor. I know there's people going through real problems that have real things going on in their life, but setbacks do come. And like I said, things are not always sunshine and rainbows. Everything is not always, the most positive, or it's not always, the eternal optimist looking up. Yeah, yeah. Well, I'm sorry you had a rough night at work, Molly. It's, it's like that. Yes, this too shall pass. Sometimes it feels like it's passing and it keeps coming back around, but it's okay. It's okay. If you can look up, you can get up, as they say. If you still got life and breath in your lungs, then you can fight on and press on and challenge things. We try to plan ahead in spite of the weather. I heard people in parts of Puerto Rico still have no electricity. Yeah, yeah, oh my God. Please. If we start talking about Puerto Rico, that's a whole other live stream all in itself. People in San Juan are still trying to get help. Mm. And it's sad because, like I said, if they had a whole bunch of natural resources out there and things that other people could use, I guarantee you they'd have money and power and all kind of media coverage and whatnot. But things get political, so that's what that is. Thoughts and prayers out to those people in Puerto Rico. Like I said, tonight I'm not trying to sugarcoat nothing. I'm not saying I sugarcoat anything, but like I said, I'm very diplomatic in my approach with a lot of different things, especially on these live streams and things that I do. But it is what it is. I appreciate anybody for stopping by and whatnot. Like I said, I don't know how long I'm gonna talk. I don't know what it is, But I don't know. Just going to the next, going on to the next day. Just hopefully that the next week is better than than what the last week was. Like I said, I'm not gonna get into too much detail. I'm not gonna start, elaborating and breaking stuff down, you know. But it is what it is. Sometimes things in life make you, question and challenge and argue and explore, what's what. You try to figure out which direction are you going in? Are you doing the right things? If you're not doing the right things, do you have the strength, the wherewithal to change it and repivot, reposition, and put yourself in the right path? I question some things. I have doubts, I have fears, I have worries, more concerns about things, wonders, just questions, to argue and explore, is it gonna work out? And then in the end things work out if you keep pressing on, if you have faith, if you keep pushing, if you go through the doubts, you know. I mean, everybody has doubts in life. Everybody has obstacles to face if they want to face them. I know people who have the means and the resources, but they run away. You know, things can't chase you if you're not running from them. And in life, all too many times, people run away from obstacles. They run away from challenges. They run away from situations. They don't face it. I used to be a runner myself, so I know the I know the struggles when it comes to that. I used to be just a straight up runner. Problems and things happen, you just duck and dodge it and don't want to deal with it and push it off and deal with it in a distant future, another day or tomorrow that may never come. And it doesn't really get you anywhere. Not to face it, not to confront it, not to modestly self-efface, to constantly evaluate and see who you are, what you are, where you're going, where you've been, where you should be, stuff like that. Like I said, I reflect a lot. I contemplate, but then it comes to a point where you don't want to contemplate too much. You don't want to reflect too much. You don't want to sit around thinking too much. There does come a time for action. There does come a time for, just the doing of things, it is about getting things done, being able to get things done in life, not just dreaming and hoping and wishing, even just praying. You have the faith, you plant the seed, you give it time, you receive the harvest. Or maybe the harvest is not for you, it's for who's to come, what's to come, things of that nature. Maybe I'm a little too philosophical in my approach and my talk, and how I express myself, but this is what it is. And I say thank you to the one person that's watching me, actually. And, it's crazy about these live streams, which I'll say to anybody, you know, don't be mad if everybody don't watch your live stream. Don't be mad if everybody don't support it. Sometimes all it really does is take one person, or two people, you know. Thank you, Molly Dolly. Appreciate that. Woo! You know, like I said, I'm just grateful for those folks that watch. Some people joke with me. They say sometimes there's only three people in the chat and whatnot, and that's cool. I'm cool with three people in the chat. I'm cool with one person in the chat. I'm cool with even four people in the chat. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up if you like what you're hearing. But like I said, it is what it is. Like I said, it's just I don't know. I'm just here sweating. You can't see me. Three good people. Yeah. Three good people, four good people, more. Three good people, one shady person. I don't know. Mix it around. Musical chairs. I don't know if anybody's ever played musical chairs. Sometimes Hennessy. Oh man, let's not get into the Hennessy. Whew. Whew. Yeah, sometimes Hennessy. Sometimes Hennessy. Yeah, last year was a lot of Hennessy. This year I kind of cut back. But the year is still young. Who knows? I may get some Henrock or some Hennessy, this year. I don't know. I'm trying to, cut back on the drinking. Yeah, I love the musical chairs too. It's always fun to play it, especially as an adult. I don't know if anybody's ever played drunk musical chairs. Woo! You want to talk about some fun? Try some drunk musical chairs with people you trust, of course. You know, but I don't know. It's crazy out there, man. It's crazy. Just putting everything into perspective and whatnot. The challenge is just to keep going, to keep pushing, as Tosh Tom would say. Keep pushing. Keep pushing on to the next thing, even though, sometimes it sounds crazy, like I said, that things will work out. You just got to believe. You just got to keep going. You just got to keep giving yourself a chance each day, regardless of what's going on. And I fight to do that. Like I said, I fight to, give myself a chance to really give myself just the confidence to keep moving on. Because some days you're not always confident in what you're doing. You're not always sure about yourself. And of course, yes, Mel is not always sure. Sometimes I don't always know. Like I said, a lot of times I don't know. Yeah, yeah, Carol Turner. That's what it is. That's what it is. Woo! Yeah, some people watching these live streams probably thinking this man is crazy. Why is he live and giving it to all these people and talking so much and giving so much of himself? I remember one of my friends was saying, he's like, yo, you talk too much about yourself. You show to people too much of your life. You're giving them a little too much. You just cut back. Oranges. Yeah, I would eat some oranges, but it's dark, so. And the funny thing, Molly Dolly, I do have oranges. And I have to eat those tomorrow. Trying to cut them in the dark is not gonna work out. I got some candles, and I don't want to start a fire up in here. Oh, God forbid. But for the most part, I have some oranges somewhere. I may cut them up, chop them up, rub them down or something. I don't know. I got some tea though. Tea helps. I'm sweating like crazy. You can't see it though. Mm. Oh man, but I do have a lemon in the tea. Yeah, I'm not gonna take that lemon out now. Forgive me, Carol Turner. You know, if anything in these live streams, I just fight to be honest, real, forthright, forthwith, forthcoming, however you say it. You know, just I don't know. What's going on with anybody out there in the chat? Is there anything you would like to express? Is there anything you would like to say? Any questions, comments, criticisms, anything on your mind? Anything doesn't matter. Like I said, what's going on with you? How you living on your side of the world? How you living in your time zone, in your mind, in your situation? And if you don't want to share, it's okay too. Marshmallows. Yeah, I guess with this flashlight, yeah, it would seem like marshmallows are the thing, right? I'm trying to make sure the sun go out. Clay, what's good? Life, that's what's good. Somebody asked me about that. Yeah, tell me something, tell me anything. Glad to be alive, you know. Even if things don't go your way, like I said, you have an opportunity to get it right, to press on, to push. Life ain't good for me. Well, I don't know about that. Like I said, if you have an opportunity, a chance to do what it is that you could do, then you can succeed. You can. You can. You can. You can. Like I said, life is what you make it, as they say. I thought that was one of the dumbest things I ever heard when I first heard it. Like, what do you mean life is what you make it? And then as you get older and you realize and you learn and you see the things and the struggles that people go through or the triumphs that people gain, that it does come with you pushing on, pressing on, doing what it is you do. And thank you for the two people that are still in the live stream. Forgive me if it seems like I'm talking on a little too much, but I kind of am. This is just one of those late night chats where you just talking. Too much problems. I don't think anybody has too many problems. I think maybe some people have more problems than another person, but I don't know about too many problems. I've seen people, I've heard of people go out there going through things that are horrific that you think no human person would be able to survive, and you'd be surprised what the body can adapt to, be it pain, be it impossible situations, be it the difficult. I know it was a co-worker and a friend who said, what did he say? Let me try to remember. Man, Miles. He said the impossible we get to later, but the difficult we do immediately. You know what I'm saying? Onward through the fog. Yes, Carol Turner. Onward through the fog. Some people don't want to go through the fog. Some people kind of sit there and just stay where it's safe by the lighthouse or whatever the case may be. But I'm not waiting for the sharks or the vultures or any other predator to come looking for me. I got to go out there amongst the predators. Got to go out there amongst the wolves and the snakes, and the scorpions and all that stuff. And do what I gotta do. Do what you gotta do. Don't be afraid to live. Don't be afraid to experience some things. Don't be afraid to be hit, to be knocked down, to be jostled and twisted, turned and whirled about in life. Sometimes people are just afraid to experience, afraid to challenge, afraid to be challenged. I've been there, I fight not to be there. Sometimes it's easy to play it safe in life. It's easy not to stand up for what you believe in or what you feel you should have. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's an easy thing just to let it go. As I spilled all of my tea. I know something wasn't feeling right, so I just spilled all my tea underneath me. If it's not one thing, it's another, right? Gotta get the mop out, but it's all good. I guess you look on the bright side, just keep it all into perspective and whatnot. You know, um, life is full of challenges. Either you face them or let them face you down and tell you how it's gonna be. Yeah, I can see. I got the Google AdSense thing over here. Can't lose that. Sometimes it's just a good fight. Sometimes you need it, Carol Turner. I could definitely agree with that. Sometimes it's just a good fight. Sometimes it's a situation where you need to be invigorated. You need to be poked. You need to be woken up. You know what I mean? That's what it is. Like I said, we need reality checks sometimes. This is my reality check, even in this live. I appreciate it. I appreciate the fact that there's not a lot of people here right now. Maybe people are asleep. Maybe stuff is going on. I'll be back around. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'll be back around. But it's all good. I think I'm probably going to go another minute or so. Then I'm going to get up off this floor because I did spill my tea. My leg is numb. Like I said, I don't want it to fall asleep on me. What's up, Guts and Glory? I'm really just sitting here reflecting, talking, sweating in the dark. Flashlights, tea, and real talk. That's all it is. Yeah, that rhymed somewhere in there. I don't know if anybody noticed that. I'm a poet, so I did. But I appreciate the 3 thumbs up. It's the little things, little things in life. Wow, amusement and Guts and Glory and Carol Turner in the same spot at the same time. Like I said, I really do appreciate you folks for coming through. Oh, no time, long time see me. Yeah, it gets like that. Amusement. I had a long week. Probably didn't see a lot of people in a long time. But it's good to see you now. It's good to see you here. It's good to see you in this situation. And thank you, Molly Dolly, for being here. I really do appreciate you for coming through. It's all good. It's really all good. Oh, man. And I guess as I got to take care of some business, I say spread love. It's the Brooklyn way. And not to get overly dramatic once the light goes out. Am I a cool dude? Some people think I'm cool. Yeah, some people think I'm cool. I mean, I think I'm cool. Hopefully I'm cool. But, some people don't think I am cool. And I guess this is not about them. But for the people that think I'm cool, thank you, Molly Dolly. Woo! Thank you, thank you, thank you. If anything, people may think I'm crazy. Ha ha, the troll invasion was crazy. Um, I didn't see the trolls, but, wherever they are, it's all good. Anyway, let me get off this live stream before I start. YouTube auto associated our channels. Interesting. I don't know what that has to do with the well, I don't know. Anyway, forgive me. Like I said, I don't want to start rambling on because at this point I'm gonna be rambling on. You're on my related now. Molly Dolly, thank you. I appreciate that. I don't know exactly what I'm saying right now, but I think you can see the sweat now. I think you can see the sweat on my face and whatnot. I don't know if anybody's gonna watch this back, but if you do, and you get back to this point, just know that fatigue was setting in. That's what it was. Fatigue, fatigue, fatigue. You know, and I gotta get out of here before this light actually goes out on me. Take care, Molly Dolly. So before I start rambling on a little too much, I tell folks, spread love. It's the Brooklyn way. Yeah. Thank you for watching. Oh man, it's hot in here. Wow.